Hi y'all, Julia here. March 20th, 2022, day before spring equinox. And I want to thank everybody who's come over to this channel via John Levy, and which was via James Brockhurst. Thank you to both so much. Really appreciate it, and I appreciate anybody that's come over to this channel. I hope you get something out of it. I've been a fan of John's for years, and I've been researching mud flood and Tartaria and Antiquitech and all that stuff for years. I even did a video at Bull Creek, Austin, Texas. The vehicle track marks there, you can find it in my videos, and then in my playlist you can find where Sylvia Ivanova from New Earth took that footage and made a video for her channel. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, what an honor. Thank you, John. And one of the things I want to talk about today, besides emotional healing, and I just want to say that John's so right about language lessons of the heart. It's a very profound method that's very little known and has huge results. You see, he's getting results immediately. And if you do the work and you go all the way through, you become a finished product of an emotionally healed person. And that's a rare commodity these days. So it'll be nice when we can start raising our kids where they don't get damaged and need to do emotional healing work. But right now, pretty much everybody needs it. So I'm so happy that John's discovered it and that he's sharing it on his channel, because so many people can benefit from it. So be sure you go to Michael's channel, which you can find in the playlist, and check it out. And if you do the work, you'll get results. And the work's not hard, it's just something you have to do. So yeah, we're having some nice weather right now. It's been raining, and now we're having a nice little break, and it's supposed to rain some more. So the dogs always get me out here, which is awesome. So yeah, the other thing I was going to talk about is how liberating it is to minimalize your life. So you minimalize the physical things, and just get rid of stuff you don't need, and stop buying stuff you don't need. And right there, that helps you get out of the system. If you want out of the system, you'll probably have to minimalize, unless you have already, because you can't really get out of the system and bring all your crap with you that you have to worry about all the time. The more crap you have, the more stress you have. There's people I know with a lot of money. All they do is pinch pennies and worry about every little penny, where it's going, stressing out all the time. Thanks, but no thanks. I'd rather have my freedom and not have much. But what is all this stuff? Does anybody take it with them when they go on to their next avatar or their next adventure? I don't think so. So what's the point in acquiring all this stuff? Just totally not necessary. So get rid of it and find out how liberating life can be. In 2005, when I moved to Prague, I went from having a 2-story house down to 2 suitcases. And wow, even though I was nowhere near emotionally healed, I was a total wreck back then. It was a very liberating thing to do, and I never really went back. And I'm so glad. I've never been one of those people who's into insurance and saving for a rainy day and all that stuff, because that's not how it works. We're here. We have things to do. My life's been spared too many times for me not to think that, I'm not here for a reason, and that there's a lot going on that we don't know about. These are some of my fruit trees. I'm trying to get the fruit to taste good on. So for my future future fruit forest. Say that 3 times fast. But yeah, just start getting rid of things. Quit buying what you don't need. And pretty much you'll be out of the matrix then, and then you won't need to keep that crappy job. That when you get paid, you spend all your money paying bills. And when you have a week off, you can't go anywhere because you don't have any money. That's not cool. That's not what life's supposed to be. We're supposed to live in community, helping each other out, making sure our children get raised properly so they don't need emotional healing. And, just helping each other, making sure we all have everything we need, and even abundance, because we do. Look how abundant this planet is, just this little area where I am. You can eat off of this, everything. You have everything you need here. We have water, mountain water. We don't need all that stuff. It just bogs us down and keeps us from who we really are. So yeah, consider minimalizing and see how liberating that is. You don't need it. It sure does make your life nice when you don't have a lot of stuff. And for instance, when I got invited to move to Spain in 2018, I was living in Austin again. And my friend's like, I was like, sure. She's like, what about all your stuff? I'm like, whatever. I'll give it away, sell what I can. I'm there. So, yeah, it was a no-brainer because I didn't have anything I was attached to. Attachment just keeps you bogged down and keeps you miserable. Free yourself. And the same thing goes with thoughts. If you have too many thoughts going through your head all the time, that stresses you out too. Try to get things where you're not always thinking. And again, I know I'm a sales pitch for Michael and Language Lessons of the Heart, but healing your emotional body really helps you get out of your head because you don't have anything to worry about anymore. You know who you are. And, you don't have to sit there and relive every little mistake or worry about every event that's coming up in the future. And one of the things that Language Lessons of the Heart helped me with was insomnia. Because of that, too much stuff in my mind. So find a way to minimize all that stuff going on in your head. So a lot of times I just do some chanting on the walks with the dogs to keep myself from thinking so much, because I still kind of think a lot, just have one of those minds. But yeah, all right, so if you need to, get rid of some stuff. If you want to get out of the system, out of the matrix, that's the first step. Minimalize. Minimalize, optimize, realize. It's all good. And there's my sweet pack of dogs. Thank everybody for listening, and we'll talk to you next time. Ciao, ciao.